Hi guys, how you doing? I thought I'd do a wee video just because I've obviously been off last week and I was back this morning in the Monday morning session, which was really good. It was a great turnout, really busy, which is great to see at week 8. Obviously last week, by all accounts, went really well. The gym's extremely tidy, which is great, so I'm hoping that we can sort of follow Jodie's lead there and Jack's lead and keeping it like that way in terms of tidying it up, because at the end of the day I suppose it's everyone's gym and the tidier it is, easier it is to identify weights and things like that as well. So that was a nice pleasant surprise to come back to. I felt like I really needed that week off as it happened. Probably starting to feel, or I actually think I was probably starting to feel the effects of a bit of what I'd describe as burnout. And I thought I'd make this video for that reason, just to sort of like, in case there's anyone in a sort of similar position or feeling like that at times, is probably kind of normal. I've probably for the last wee while struggled to get into a consistent routine with training, like mainly because there's been so much going on at the gym itself, ironically, and I've just found it really difficult to sort of motivate myself to train on my own. And I've realised just the more I've sort of been sort of reflecting on it, that it's almost like a symptom of burnout, like when you kind of can't be bothered, you don't have a lot of energy, like, and you're sort of struggling to sort of motivate yourself for things. And I think the ironic thing is that that's probably one of the beauties of the group training environment. I sometimes think to myself, God, I wish I could just join in the session, because I feel as though the group environment carries you on a wee bit. And I just think there's been so much happening the last year. Well, the last 5 years, to be honest, for lots of different reasons, have been absolutely full on and mentally difficult. And but I think myself and Catherine have probably just focused so much on like putting all our energy. I think I forget as well that we've got 5 children. I don't forget, obviously I don't forget, but what I mean is I sometimes forget that that's a very legitimate reason to feel a bit burnt out at times, because they're full on, obviously. It's great, and I pour a lot of my time now into trying to, especially the boys with their football, which is one reason why there's no sessions on a Monday or Wednesday night. But yeah, I mean, they're tiring at the best of times, aren't the kids? So to put that on top of everything else, and then I just think the last few months, I've just been obviously pretty relentless. So I felt like the break came at a good time. But going back to training, like if you are in a sort of similar position, you maybe feel like you're struggling to like get for a bit of get up and go. It's maybe a combination of things that are going on at other parts of your life that are making that harder. And sometimes, I've mentioned this before, sometimes I think it's good to just park the training for a wee while and say, oh, do you know what? I've not got time, I've not got the mental or physical space for it. But at the same time, I know that when I'm not training for a few weeks, I really feel that it's missing from my life, like from a mental point of view, as well as physical. So that's where I would like to really focus on, like getting back to some sort of normality. It doesn't help when you pick up lots of wee daft injuries all the time, which I do all the time. The latest of which came on the holiday, which I will put a video up later, give you a wee laugh, because I'm very lucky I didn't break my arm and my wrist and my hip probably. But yeah, so I guess it's just a message to say, if you're feeling good with your training, then great. If you're feeling in a rut, or if you're feeling a bit lethargic, sometimes it's good to take a step back and sort of decompress for a week and think of ways of like getting back in the zone pretty quickly. And usually getting back in the zone pretty quickly is just getting in and doing a session. So especially, and I think the group format lends itself to that so well, because you just need to go and show up. You don't even need to focus on lifting heavy weights. So I did that myself yesterday. I thought I need to do something. I was encouraged a bit by Catherine. She was like, you need to do something, you need to go and just do something. So I did. But all I did, just kept it really basic. You know, I just did some isometric lunge holds with the kettlebells. Then I did some bodyweight only split squats and some hamstring bridges, just bodyweight, like quite high volume, 25, 30 reps. And that was it. It was just 15 minutes, just getting the body moving again. And I feel it today. So if you're sort of in and out a wee bit with your training, you're feeling a bit like blah, that kind of thing, don't worry, like it happens, it's normal. I think the best thing you can do is just try and get along. You don't need to be like maximising PBs and all the rest of it. I know I'm talking a lot at the moment in emails about trying to push yourself and test yourself, and that is true, but that's also, I'm speaking to everyone, and not everyone's in the same boat. So if you've been training consistently from week 1, then yeah, that's what to do. But I know that not everyone has, and I know not everyone will have been able to. So for you guys, you don't need to worry about like that. You just need to worry about showing up, and getting the body moving again. That's what I would be doing if I was coming into this session like this morning or tomorrow or whatever, and that's what I did yesterday in my own way. So just bear that in mind. Something is better than nothing, and that's what I realise. Although I know it's also quite difficult to always guarantee yourself to go and do that. Sometimes you do need a push from someone. Yesterday I got a push from Kathleen, so today I can pay that forward to someone else. If you're watching this and you need a wee push, just come and do something. It doesn't matter what you do, okay? You can just move. You don't need to do heavy split squats. You don't need to go up the weights. You can just do the split squat as it is. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. So anyway, all good, and 5 weeks to go of the training, and just get in some sort of zone if you can, and you'll feel better for it. See you soon.